Okay, thank you everybody for coming today. This is a presentation from Bridge Education Group, and we are very happy to be here at the Fisher International Conference, so thank you for having us. So my name is Kevin, and I am an international program advisor here at Bridge. So what that means is my role is to help our prospective students learn about our different TEFL TESOL courses and decide between the different programs and which ones might be best for them based on their background, experience, goals, etc. So I will talk a little bit about that today. I am based in Denver, Colorado, United States, which is where our organization is based as well. So who is Bridge? We are an international education organization with over 35 years of experience in the language education industry, including TEFL TESOL training. We are accredited by ASSET, which is an organization that is recognized by the US Department of Education, as well as Aqueduto, which is a UK-based agency that is designed to point out and recognize the leaders in the international language education industry and the online language education industry, excuse me. And as far as our TEFL TESOL courses go, we have a wide range of affordable, internationally recognized programs for teachers of all levels of experience. So everybody from novice teachers to career educators. A number of our courses are also recognized for college and university credit. Specifically, we have a recognition from the American Council on Education, commonly abbreviated as ACE, by which they recommend our courses for college credit. Furthermore, for our most advanced course, the 150-hour ELT online, students do have the option of using that program for credit towards a MA in TESOL at one of our partner universities. And you can see a list of those schools there that have this agreement with us. And then finally, all Bridge courses are also approved for continuing education units, CEU. Those are a professional development unit used for public school teachers in the United States. So although it might not be as relevant to our audience today, it does speak to the backing and the support that we have for our credentials. So just a quick little overview of what we're going to cover during the presentation. We're going to talk about Bridge's specific TEFL TESOL courses, as well as which program is right for you or how to decide which program's best. We'll talk about how to leverage your Bridge credentials as far as the different different documents you earn for completing a course with us and how you can use those effectively. We'll discuss the professional development and networking services that Bridge provides. And then finally, we will devote some extra time to teaching English online as our featured topic today. So this is just a quick little preview of the certificate that you would earn upon completing a Bridge course. You can see our logo is listed there. Your student name will be there, the amount of hours you've completed, the different courses, etc. So we have a number of international TEFL TESOL certifications. That's the classification that we use for our highest level TEFL courses, specifically our 150-hour international diploma, the IDELT online, and our 120-hour master certificate. Now these programs, they're a comprehensive curriculum that are designed to cover all of the TEFL TESOL essentials. And they are also designed to demonstrate the essential knowledge that employers look for and trust. Because these courses have 120 hours or more, they are going to meet the international standards for employment in many cases. Very often when you're looking for jobs, schools, excuse me, will ask for a certificate of 120 hours or more. So those are the programs you want to look for if you are not yet certified and trying to qualify for a job. So these programs can be ideal for new teachers looking for a broad and comprehensive training, but also many experienced teachers take these programs as well, whether they're looking to update their professional development and knowledge, or another common example might be sometimes I have prospective students who have been teaching for several years but have never gotten a formal training, so they decide to take one of these international certificates. So these courses can really fit for a broad range of prospective students. We also have a number of specialized TEFL TESOL certifications. Now, these programs are designed to focus on the best teaching practices and methodology for specific topics. So there will be subtopics like teaching English online, teaching English to young learners, teaching business English, among others. And we have specialized courses in each one of these little sub areas. These programs are designed for current teachers looking to develop their skills in one area, of which I understand our audience. There will likely be many people who fit that description. Also, we often see people take our international certificates and add on a specialized certificate as well. For example, if somebody's totally new to teaching, but they really want to teach online, it's common for them to start with something like our 120-hour master course and then add on our specialized program in online teaching. And we also offer a number of micro-credential courses. So these are brief 20-hour programs in specific niche topics of TEFL TESOL. So we have programs such as designing materials for the classroom, teaching English with podcasts, teaching English as a global language, teaching IELTS exam prep. The idea is these courses are meant to offer very specific areas of interest that are relevant to teachers in the classroom. You do have the option to start learning for free. These courses have a free option to access the initial course material, and then if you want to unlock the full version of the course and be eligible to earn recognized credentials, you may upgrade at any time. These programs are designed specifically for experienced teachers looking for continuing education and professional development. So just a few quick FAQs, frequently asked questions. When do the courses start? So the vast majority of our courses are self-paced, which that means that you may enroll at any time. And from that point, you will have 3 months to finish. The one exception to that is for our most advanced course, the International Diploma, IELT. For that program, you begin on a specific start date, and you have weekly due dates throughout a 12-week schedule, which kind of brings us to the second question: what is the schedule? Again, the vast majority of our courses self-paced, enroll at any time, 3 months of access. The IELT, you have a specific start date, specific end date, and you move through the training on a predetermined schedule. What are the qualifications? The only baseline qualifications for our courses are going to be that you are at least 18 years old, you have a high school diploma, and that you speak English at an intermediate level. Which brings us to the next question: do I need to document my English level? For the vast majority of our courses, no, you do not need to document your level. Once again, the only exception here is our 150-hour IELT online. For that course, we do need to see documentation of an advanced English level. Something like an IELTS or a TOEFL score would be sufficient, but if you don't have one, that's totally fine. There's a free online test that we can provide. So just let me know if anybody is in that situation, wants to take the IELTS, needs to document their level. I can definitely provide you with a free test. And finally, can I take multiple bridge TEFL TESOL courses? Yes, you certainly may. That's very common. People like to come back and mix and match our different programs and add on hours as they please. So, you know, sometimes if somebody comes to me and they're torn between the business English and the young learners program, no problem at all. You can absolutely take them both. So I just want to talk a little bit about the actual credentials and the documents that you earn if you are to complete a course with us. So you will get a digital certificate with all course components listed, as well as the bridge accreditations and affiliations. You will also be assigned a unique student ID number. So what that means is there's a place on our website where you can retrieve your certificate. You go there, you enter the unique ID number, and it comes up with your certificate, your name, the date that you took it, everything that was included. So that information, of course, it's useful for you, but it's also helpful for any third parties who want to verify that you have completed a training. because they can just go and they can enter the ID number on our website and they will see that you did in fact study with us. And finally, you do have the option to add on more hours with continuous study. So for example, this sample certificate here, you can see that it is a 120-hour master certificate. But if somebody took this course and then a year later they added on, for example, the 40-hour business English course that we offer, their certificate would then update to 160 hours. So this is all free. If you decide that you want to order an authenticated hard copy, which comes with the Bridge embossment, a holographic authentication stripe, and you could even potentially ask for notarization or government authentication. There are some additional charges involved, but we do offer those options. So just let me know if anybody has questions about that. You can also find the charges listed on the website. So in addition to the certificates, we also offer digital badges. So a digital badge, this is a really common document or really common credential within the e-learning space. So if anybody's taken online classes before, you might have heard of these before. Basically, a badge is an icon representing the course that you completed with Bridge. And you will earn one for each Bridge course that you complete. And once you earn a badge, you're welcome to share it on your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your email signature, social media, any place that you think it might be useful. So basically, the badge is going to be a unique icon that says the course you completed. And then you can click on that icon and it will take you to a separate page specifically listing information on when you took the course, the modules you studied, the competencies completed, the dates you took the course. And it's important to note that each badge is authenticated via blockchain technology. So what that means is every badge is unique. So the badge that you get, if you put it in your email signature, it's going to link to a specific page advertising your credentials. So that is significant because that means that somebody can't, for example, just take a screenshot off this page and then put it in their resume. That won't work because if you click on the badge, it'll take them to the wrong place. So badges are really useful because they're kind of almost like a portable way to advertise your certificate. You know, they're a lot easier to put in a signature and in a resume, et cetera, in a way a certificate might not be. And these are really common in the e-learning space. So they're definitely useful to have. And it's important to note that we're here for you throughout this process. So we really make an effort to be sure that our students are getting an excellent experience with Bridge. So my job, of course, like I said, I am the program advisor, which means I primarily help with prospective students, but we also help you throughout your time studying as well. You will have the opportunity to ask questions and get feedback from your tutor during the course. So all students are assigned a tutor upon joining the program, and all of our tutors are going to be experienced ESL teachers, and they're going to review all your assignments. They'll give you detailed feedback. They also will be your contact for any questions about the content of the material. We also have a technical support team for any questions that you might have about technical issues within the course. And we are listed on Trustpilot. That's where you can find our student reviews from people who've taken our courses in the past. And we currently have a 4.7 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot. So that kind of speaks to the service that we aim to provide. I definitely recommend everybody to check out our reviews on there. And I'd be happy to share that link with you if anybody needs it. But it can be really helpful to hear what past students are saying. So we can also help with job services. So if you are to enroll with us, you will have the opportunity to join our Bridge job board. And that is an international professional network on which you may create an account, sign up. And once you do that, you can customize your information, your education history, your teaching background, experience, and all that. And once you do that, you can then begin connecting with schools around the globe. So we have a number of partner schools who we work with to post on our job board. And then we are more than happy to recommend our graduates for these open positions. So if you see a school on our job board that you want to apply for, let us know. We're more than happy to assist you and recommend you for these open positions. So that's one of the added benefits to studying with us, is that you would also be connected with a job network. Right now, the positions that we're working with are primarily online due to COVID, but we have worked with in-person jobs in the past, and that is something that we intend to do in the future. And it's also important to note that we really do make an effort to be a community here. We want to connect the global English teacher with a network of other English teachers. So we have a number of Facebook groups featuring Bridge students and alumni around the world. Just to give an example, one of our most popular ones is our Facebook group in Teaching English Online. And that can be a great way to connect with other people who are looking to teach online, hear about their experience and their recommendations. We always make an effort to be as informed as we can be about new opportunities and developments, but I learn a lot just from hearing what our current students and our alumni say about the jobs they're seeing. So it's really helpful to be able to connect into that market, that network. We also provide a ELT news magazine called Bridge Universe. And what that is it is basically a collection of stories from around the English teaching world. So everything from interviews with alumni, new job openings around the globe, teaching tip articles. And then finally, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll get a collection of those top stories from Bridge Universe, as well as new Bridge job partners. So, we really make an effort to keep you as informed as possible with what's going on in the world of English language teaching. So now we're going to move on to our featured topic today, which is going to be teaching English online. So teaching online has been a pretty popular and growing field already over the last 5 to 10 years or so. But especially in light of COVID-19, it's really exploded in popularity. As it goes without saying, so many in-person classes are canceled. So now online learning is becoming an increasingly valuable and increasingly popular way to teach. So we can help you develop the skills you need to move your classes online. And we can even provide you with some training on how to become an independent tutor online, which is another field that's growing in popularity. So here's a little more information about that. So just a quick overview of the types of skills an online teacher might need. You are going to want to have an understanding of the technology involved, what software programs, what equipment. You'll want to know how to set up your actual classroom where you're presenting. So it's good to know the background you're going to have and that kind of information. How are you going to work from home effectively, managing your time, keeping a organized workspace? How are teaching methodologies different in online learning versus in-person learning? How do you manage your online classroom effectively, troubleshooting techniques, etc.? How do you lesson plan in an online context, given the unique constraints that it offers, the unique context that it offers? How do you keep your learners engaged and make it feel like a community when you're not meeting with them in the classroom? How do you communicate effectively and with proper etiquette? And how do you administer lessons and even other aspects like scheduling, taking payment, that kind of stuff? And then down here, these are just a few examples of some of the technologies that are commonly used in online teaching. Zoom is super popular nowadays. Google Suite is a great way to share documents. Moodle is an example of a learning management system, LMS. So you'll learn a little bit more about that if you do choose to teach online. So we offer a specialized course in teaching English online, which is designed specifically for people who are already English teachers, but want to learn more about the specific context and the specific processes of virtual English instruction. So this specialized course is going to cover the essential terms, technology, and teaching methods that you need to have in order to succeed in the virtual classroom. So this program has 4 different course components. You can pick and choose which one you want, ranging from 60 hours to 210 hours. And just to give you a brief little rundown here, we have the 60-hour Foundations in Teaching English Online and the 60-hour Advanced Methods in Teaching English Online. Those 2 components represent the core curriculum, so to speak. We also offer a 60-hour practicum in Teaching English Online, where you record yourself giving practice lessons, and a 30-hour course in Teaching as a Freelancer, which talks about how to tutor privately online, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So these programs, we make an effort to be sure that you're getting valuable information from them. You know, you're not just reading off a screen and then answering quiz questions. They're very interactive as well. So the content is made to be very dynamic and interactive. There's practice exercises. There are quizzes, but there's also going to be written assignments. There's downloadable resources that you can take. For example, infographics on how to teach online effectively, handouts that you can use in your actual course, in your actual teaching. There's a discussion board where you can share your ideas and your experiences with other trainees who are also taking the course and commenting on the discussion forum. And finally, there's many videos demonstrating the online teaching process. You can see a screenshot of one in one of these images. Basically, throughout the course, you'll read about some of the common methodologies and common techniques, but then you actually get to see recordings demonstrating those methodologies. Oh, excuse me, I skipped the slide too early, but I just meant to say that you will have a personal tutor in the course as well. Tutors are, like I mentioned earlier, they're experienced teachers with knowledge of online instruction. In this case, I have knowledge of online instruction. They will review all of your assignments with detailed feedback, and they will also be your main point of contact for any questions about the material. And finally, teaching English online as a freelancer. So this is becoming a very popular method of instruction, or a very popular way to get yourself out there as a teacher. You can actually set up your own website, begin marketing yourself on social media, in your community. This allows for significant autonomy in terms of your schedule, software, the students that you're working with. You get to market yourself for a specific niche of learners. Just to give an example, I was on the phone with a prospective trainee a couple weeks back who was a lawyer, and now he wants to start teaching English online, and he was thinking, oh, maybe I can teach lawyers in other countries about legal English. So that's one of the benefits of freelancing, is you really get to focus your training or your teaching on the types of teaching that you want to do. And this can really help you find opportunities for higher pay or supplementary income. Just to give some very rough examples, I usually say that if you are teaching online for an existing school, very often you can make about 15 to 20 US dollars per hour, which comes to something like, 60 to 100 Romanian currency per hour. But if you are teaching as a freelancer, that gives you a lot more room to build up your training to make some more money. And very often I see people teaching online independently, making 20 to 25 US dollars an hour, which is about 100 to 125 per hour in Romanian currency. And you can even go upwards of that. So like I said, we do offer a specialized course in teaching English online as a freelancer. This is a 30-hour module, which can be taken independently or is bundled with the other modules in teaching English online. This goes over the key aspects of becoming a freelance teacher, from finding your niche, how to handle payment and accounting effectively, managing your business, scaling it appropriately. It talks about effective marketing techniques through existing teacher marketplaces, through social media, other channels that might be useful. And finally, for your final project, you get to design a unique online tutoring business plan. So you actually get to talk about the types of students that you want to work with and how you plan to reach them. Okay, well, thank you very much. This is the end of the planned part of the presentation. However, we do have a Q&A session coming up, so I will look forward to meeting everybody. Just a note here, you'll see all my contact information. Please feel free to reach out anytime. I am online Monday through Friday, and I will always look to get back within a business day. It's also important to note that we do have a promo code available for $20 off any of our TEFL TESOL certificates. Basically, if you go to enroll on our website, at the very end of the process, there's going to be a box that says promo code. And if you enter Fisher 2020, that will adjust your tuition accordingly and take $20 off of your tuition. So that is it. Thank you all for your time, and I will look forward to meeting with you during the Q&A session.